Ground, Air Portugal 131 Alpha, 1 Bravo.
Air Portugal 131 Alpha, Mr. Ground, very good evening, taxi stand 8 via Bravo, Papa and Lima.
Via Bravo, Papa and Lima, stand 8, Air Portugal 131 Alpha, thank you.
Manchester Ground, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, radio check.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, Manchester Ground, very good evening to you, readability 5.
Roger, and U5 also, thank you. Hey cabin crew, we're just about ready up here in the cockpit, so if you want to start opening the doors and let the passengers on board, that'd be great, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
No problem.
Welcome to the stream. We're just starting this Ryanair up.
You're in Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Let's get GSX underway, shall we? And custom boarding. And let GSX take over this FMC. Come on, do your stuff. Good evening, Talk 679. How are you? Welcome to this short-ish hop from Manchester across to Dublin, and let's try and get some stuff. Thank you, GSX. Right, we need our IRS, so let's go to our FMC. Let's check that we've got this. AIRAC is valid to 29th of December. We're in 737-800, that is correct. Position initialize. Next page, pick up GPS, go back, and plug that into there. Why have you had to re-download it? Was it just not functional? But anyway, it's better for
ground
me.
EZ15 Delta holding Alpha
Watching
3.
Twitch, that's better.
EZ15 Delta, Manchester ground. Very
I'll
good
try and
evening,
entertain you. If you've got any
Manchester.
questions, shout.
Taxi stand 11.
We are at Echo Golf Charlie. Charlie. Manchester Tower is about to go
Stand
off.
11 via Alpha Bravo and Juliet Echo EZ15 Delta.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Thank you, GSX. Where are they coming from? Are they coming out of that doorway over there? Come on, Mr. and Mr. Pilot. Or Mr. and Mrs. Pilot. Yep, here they come. And the dispatcher. Mr. and Mr. Pilot. Very good. Let's get rid of that music. It's a bit too loud. Right then, let us. We've got GSX running. We've also got self-loading cargo running, which doesn't like GSX and doesn't realise that the door, particularly on the PMDG, that the door's open, so it doesn't let anybody on. So we've got to fool it. Let's go back down to here and set something. So we're setting off from EGCC. We're going to EIDW, Dublin. We are Ryanair 6 Delta Echo.
Crew boarding starting.
And our departure from Manchester, according to the ATIS, is from 23 right, which means we'll be on the Eklund 1 Romeo SID. And the rest of our routing from our flight briefing
Oh snap, I forgot, my bad.
is,
No problem.
if I can find it, Eklund Yankee 53. I probably have got this saved somewhere, but let's do it from scratch, manually. That's alright, ask away, ask any questions, type them out. Sorry, half my stuff covers the chat, so if I don't respond straight away, just keep at it. Yankee 532 Wallasey, Whiskey Alpha Lima. Followed by the Lima 10 to Pennell. Papa Echo November India Lima.
Manchester Information Hotel, time 20.
Finally the 80s just came
Manchester
alive.
Information India, time 2050 Zulu, automatic, runway in use 23 right,
So we've got,
single runway off.
let's get rid of that for a minute. We've got India then for our ATIS. Let's get back. Sorry, where did we get to? Oh no.
Your crew has boarded.
Oh, I don't know what I did there.
Passengers boarding starting.
So Lima 10 to Pennell, then a Lima 28. Lima 28 to Leldo. Lima Echo Lima Delta Oscar. And Mike 145 to Bagso, which is where our star will start.
You should be all set for I-5 to Frankfurt.
Next page, and that's it really actually. So arrival in Dublin, we're expecting
Lufthansa
28 left.
941 Manchester grounded. I've got your flight plan.
Bags
Thank you.
03
Confirm your X
Lima,
stand number.
which is there. And there we go.
Yep,
Let's
we're
look
gonna
at our
be
legs.
on a Airbus
So we've got one
A319.
discontinuity. We'll just drag the lap motor up into the
And what's your
discontinuity.
stand number?
Away we go. We're not going to activate
Stand number
execute it
is
just
going
yet.
to be 23.
We will go to our
Roger,
index
Lufthansa 94.
page,
You filed the
zero.
list
In fact,
of
we haven't put any
Romeo
fuel in yet. Let's put some
invalid for
fuel
your aircraft
first.
type. Can you accept the Samba 1 Romeo
Fuel that we're going to put
departure?
in today
No,
is
that would
a
be
fuel
one
weight. No, that's not what I wanted. Fuel weight 5336.
I have
So
information
put
hotel
5400.
aircraft base joining me.
Lima Hotel
Payload
554.
is
I don't have a flight plan for you. If you could file one, please.
110 passengers, 110.
Master ground Boeing 327.
Cargo is 2.7 tons,
Aircraft
so
type
we'll
787
put
Heavy, information India, QNH 1000. Christopher, clearance to Empress, file please.
1000 in the back.
Boeing 327. Hello again.
There we go, we're ready.
Manchester
Right,
Ground, you're clear to Edinburgh.
back to the
Alpha
FMC.
5 Romeo departure squawk 6245.
So fuel weight is 54.4, is that what we've got
Field
on
Delta
there?
4 Hill 5 from your departure,
3.2,
squawk
so not quite.
6245.
Reserves, let's
157.
have 1.5 tons of
157 read that
reserve
correct.
fuel. I'm just making that up. Cost index today is 48.
Lima Hotel 554. No, I don't
Cruise
have
level
your
is
flight plan.
flat level 220.
EV17 Papa
220.
Foxtrot is with you on Alpha, holding out 3.
Transition level at Manchester is
EV17
always
Papa
5,000
Foxtrot,
feet
Manchester
for
Ground, welcome to
departure.
Manchester. Taxi stand 4
And
via
we're not going to
Bravo,
derate,
Papa
it's
and
Captain
Lima.
Willard. And we're going to go flaps 5. And centre of gravity is 17.5. So with a trim of 5.52.
Bravo Papa.
V1 129, VR 131, V2 143. Wow, we're faffing around there. Let's put power over to APU.
Boeing
Before we
327
forget.
and 203. Push and start approved.
Let's put our electric switches on. I've got that set, so that's fine. Right, back to the FMC. So we've got V2 with 143.
Happy Christmas.
Common practice to put 143 in here. I don't know exactly why, but anyway.
That's what I'm doing. I'm disconnecting and reconnecting him. Should he get my flight plan now?
We've got QNH of 1,000.
Lima Hotel 554.
Let's just
Yes,
check that
Roger.
that
Have your
tallies with
flight
the
plan.
ATIS.
Stand by. Can you just confirm what your call sign is?
Lufthansa 554.
Lufthansa 554. It should be Delta Lima
Jolly
Hotel.
good. Ready
if
ho.
you want to use the call sign Lufthansa. Lima Hotel on its own isn't the call sign for Lufthansa. Do you want to just change that?
So we've got everything on board. Let's just get our self-loaded cargo people on board. Takes forever just to get them on board. I've got to just keep opening the door for them. Even though the passengers are probably getting on as we speak, are they? Or are they already?
Boeing 327 at stand 203, ready for taxi, please.
Boeing 327, taxied holding point Juliet 1 for runway 23 right. Via Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Kilo Juliet.
Yeah, no.
Hold for Juliet 1 for runway 23 right.
It's very common, don't we?
November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet, Boeing 327.
Tulk 679, just remind me who you are in the real world, because I say this all the time. I forget everybody's Twitch handles compared to their names on if they're on Discord. I tend to find that friends with people on Discord and then suddenly don't know who they are when they're on Twitch.
You filed the Listo 2 Romeo.
Yeah, everything's making a lot of noise. What's JSX making? Right. Got 4 passengers on self-loading cargo. By the way, it's going to say that it's an Aer Lingus A320 on the announcements, but that's because I haven't recorded any new ones yet.
Manchester Ground, you're
Alright,
cleared to
I will do that over the Christmas period.
Samba 1 Romeo departure.
There's the Lufthansa behind us.
55.
Okay, we're cleared to my departure with the standby 1 Romeo
Sorry,
departure.
just you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm basically clicking on open door, open door, open door for self-loading cargo. There we go, they're all on board now. Hurrah.
Read that correct. And it's information India QNH 1000.
QNH is going to be 100.
Right, we've got information golf now. DEFGHI. It was India a minute ago, then it was hotel. Let's just listen to it again on here.
Off. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. No cloud detected. Temperature +7. Dew point +6.
7 degrees in Manchester.
QNH 1000. Ground is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on
hotel.
frequency 121.850.
Golf, sorry, mission golf. Let me just write something in my little notes.
Information golf and advise aircraft type on first
golf.
contact.
QNH is 1000.
Manchester information
10,000.
golf. Time 20500.
Yeah, Ryanair 6 Delta
Runway
Echo.
23 right.
Stand
Transition
52.
level, flight level 65. Surface, wind 19 knots,
737 800.
Visibility 10
And
kilometers
IFR
or
to
more.
Dublin.
No cloud detected. Temperature +7. Dew point
So yeah,
+6.
V-Pilot's very
QNH
useful.
1000. Ground is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 12.
Bollocks in hell. Well, that's just great. My sim just crashed. You've wished it. Right, stand by. I'll try and get it back up again. Probably won't get. I'll probably have to reboot my whole computer for it to actually work. Stand by. Entertain yourself. So, self-loading cargo relies on knowing that that the aircraft doors are open, and for some reason when you're flying with PMDG 737, it doesn't recognise that the doors are open, so it keeps telling you to open the door. And it has a little button that allows you to open the door, but each time you press it, it opens the door briefly, and then it thinks it's shut again, so you've got to keep pressing it and until all the passengers are on board. So, to get around that, because I've got 110 passengers on the flight, I just tell self-loading cargo there's only 10 passengers, so at least I don't have to do it for 110 passengers. I can just do it for the 10 passengers that it thinks are going on. This ain't going to work, but we'll see. So yeah, but self-loading cargo is quite good. Do you have it? Apologies if you can hear the shower running in the background. It's not me, obviously. You've got self-loading cargo? Is that what I meant to say? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, you've got GSX. No, so GSX is sort of separate. Self-load. GSX does all your like loading from outside, doesn't it? It shows you the passengers getting on board and etc. Does your push back, and then leaves you alone for the whole flight, and then picks you up again at the other end and unloads you. Self-loading cargoes like the like crew announcements and stuff like that. So it does like your safety briefing. It tells you that the aircraft's at 10,000 feet and all that sort of stuff. So it's quite good when it works. I think that's the thing that's a bit buggy with this. I think that might be why it's crashing. I don't know. This is not going to. I think this is just going to stick because it's got a habit of. It's got a habit of not loading again once it's crashed. You've got to reboot the whole PC for it to load again. So I may have to say goodbye and reload it and start again. Let me look at Task Manager, see what's happening in there. I suspect it's unresponsive. Yes, it is. Microsoft Flight Simulator is not responding. Oh, it might be now. Oh, it is responding. We might get there slowly but surely then. Let's listen to royalty-free music on Spotify instead. It probably is an add-on from flightsim.to as a freebie, but I paid for it. It's quite outdated, really. It works really well on the Airbus, on the A320, on the Phoenix, and the fly-by-wire. It works really well, this self-loading cargo, because it realises that the doors are open and it works like a dream. When I've googled it, apparently there was issues with PMDG that they never seem to have addressed, that it doesn't quite work like it should. but it's still quite interesting because it does all the crew announcements. And it also, self-loading cargo, at the end gives you a pilot report. Gives you a customer satisfaction, it gives you tips on where you went wrong, it tells you how good your landing was, and gives you a grading from A+ down to whatever. I think I've had A+ once, I think that was it. Landings are not my forte. I'll just tell you that now. So we're not responding again. We are responding, so we are loading slowly but surely. Yep, we are loading, so we might do without self-loading cargo this time. Or we might even slum it and go and fly by wire instead and fly with Aer Lingus instead of Ryanair. Who knows? Yay! Right, let's... Sorry, I've got too many windows open, I can't see what I'm doing. What does FlowPro do? Right, let's go back to where we were. Stand 52. Hopefully somebody's jumped in there while we weren't looking. You spend a lot of time and money on flight simulators, don't you? It's just quite scary sometimes, actually. Running at 96% CPU at the minute. And here we go, we're in. Right, I'm gonna have to do a quick job of this to just... I guess we could load a turnaround state, maybe, don't know. What am I doing here? Right, let's request boarding now. Let's forget about self-loading cargo for a minute. And let us go to the upper panel. Let's switch on the power. Oh, great. No, it's not even letting us interact. There we go. Put that light on. Let's go down here. Put the external power on. Ground. GPU cards. Ground. Let's get ground power on.
Requested.
Oh, I've got boarding requested. I've got external power on. Alright, okay. So it's got shortcuts, as in, instead of using keyboard, you use just like shortcuts for different stuff. I think I paid what it's currently for sale for. I think it's, let me have a look. I think it's about 50 quid, was it? I don't know. Actually, let me look, I should tell you. It's, oh no, it's more than that. Oh no, 69, it's $70.
Do you want to board crew?
It's worth it though, I like it. It's very realistic. Right, let's get crew on board first of all.
Pilot's boarding started.
Yeah, I started off with the PMDG 737 when you used to have Microsoft FSX. When I got MSFS 2020 about a year ago, PMDG didn't have one for it, did they? So then I became an Airbus enthusiast and became better at flying Airbus. So I'm trying to revisit my earlier days of flying 737. And I've forgotten what I'm doing. Right, what am I doing? Let's get... I don't need to do all this crap really, but let's just do that. Yeah, that works. So let's get our ADRs aligned. IRSs as they're called in Boeing. Oh, lovely. Alright, okay. I use, in fact I haven't got it on that minute, but I use, what do I use? Fly Live Studio, is that what you mean? I'll put mine on now actually, so you can see it.
Recording started.
Do you mean like that? Sorry, I've got too many things on the go at once. Right, let's just get loaded up on here again. Got no lights on again. Let's put everything on full. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do. Go, go, go. Oh, come on, go, go, go. I take it you fly Airbus at the moment, do you? What we're doing? Lights. Lights, camera, action. Let's put ground. Oh, let's get VPilot open again because that was closed itself. And let's just check that nobody's snuck into our place. I can get an overlay of the chat. Okay. I think I can do that. Actually. Oh yeah, but it won't appear on my screen. Also, it appears actually on your simulator screen. That'd be cool, actually. Yeah, I've got too many things open on my right screen and just my simulator on the left screen. What am I doing? APU can come on. Let's put the APU on. APU bleed. Boom, boom, boom. Window
Your
heat.
crew has boarded.
Thank you.
Passengers boarding starting.
Come on, passengers, get yourselves out here. Oh, we've got two steps there. We've got PMDG one and we've got the GSX one. That's good. We don't really need the PMDG one as well, but hey ho, here they come. Come on, passengers. What's he doing? Standing up there? Get off! I love the fact of this scenery in the sim that they just either walk over the top of it or they're like he's doing, just stands on top of things. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be quite useful getting the chat on there. I can get the chat to go on my actual stream, obviously, but I can't actually see my stream most of the time. I can't. I usually just hide it behind everything else. Let's contact ground and get clearance, shall we? Just check we haven't got anybody else parked on our spot. We haven't. Yeah, I like GSX. I like the old loading of the passengers and stuff. Right, let's get some act together here. So we want fuel. I can't remember what fuel we wanted. Fuel. So I'm using Volanta to look at my flight briefing because there isn't any FB in PMDG. Got a poem there. Let's go for 5400 for our fuel, and passengers is going to be 110. And I think we had 1700 cargo in the front and 1000 in the rear. So that's fine. And what else do we need? Nothing from there. Right, FMC. Position, let's get GPS position. EGCC. Route. EGCC to EIDW. Oh my god, I've got to write all the routing again, haven't I? Right, I'm not going to run self-loading cargo. I might actually just start just before we leave, so you can hear the announcements. Boom, boom, boom. So how do you get the... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. How do you get the... It's very important, the old dispatcher. So what is it called that you use to get the chat overlay? Twitch bot. Oh, Flow Pro. Is that what it's called, the actual app? Flow Pro. Right, we're going to go... I sound really bummed up. 2-3 right, Eclad 1 Romeo. I might actually go back to route, because I think I might have select request. Have I got any GCC to EIDW route? Probably not, actually. But that could be sorted by me actually just saving it. Have I got one EGCC EID? Oh, I have actually. Yay, so it depends whether it's the same route, it might not be. If I've saved it going off 05 left instead of 23 right, it might not. Sorry, it's not free, okay. Let's activate it and let's see what it's giving us. Oh, we've got Eclad, so that's fine. We've got bags, legs, bags. Okay, that's fine. So departure is 23 right, Eclad 1. Correct. Arrival is 28 left, Vexo 3 Lima. Boom. Flight number is Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. No worries, switch in a minute. And I'm not going to do that yet. Zero fuel weight. Reserves 1. What was the cost index? 48. Transition altitude 5,000 feet. Flight level 220 for cruise. Boom. We're not going to derate. Flaps will be 5. Center of gravity. We've got V1 VR. V2 143 again, so that's good. At least it's the same. 143. And we need to also, because we've reset everything, forgotten what we've done before, we need to set out both our barrows. We had all 3 barrows to hectopascals and reset them. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it not going? There we go. Right, let's contact ground. 121850. Thanks, ground. Good evening, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo again. Got disconnected. Just checking radio comms, please.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, availability 5.
Roger, and U5 also. Ryanair 6 Delta Echo is a Boeing 737-800 at stand 52. We have information Golf, I think it was, QNH 1000 hectopascals, and requesting IFR clearance to Dublin.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, create Dublin via the Eclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 5662.
Cleared to Dublin, Eclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 5662, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, we back correct.
Good. Right, let us put our squawk in over here, which is a very archaic way of putting your squawk in, unlike the Airbus. I do miss all these little quirky shortcut things for stuff. 5662. put that on standby-ish sort of thing. So we are squawking correctly. We have our flight plan set up, so let's put flight plan and load it, init and load it. So we should now have our V-speeds on here. We do. I'm just going to turn these down. Oh, no, I don't want it that much down. It's a little bit bright when it's dark, these. No, not that one, and that one, and that one. So, we've got APU running, haven't we? Have we? Yeah. Let's switch across to APU power. Let's get rid of external power and chocks. In fact, before we do that, let's put our parking brake on. And what are we doing? Oh yeah, get rid of external power. FS actions, ground services, chocks and power can be removed. Bravo. Let's get GSX ready for pushing them back. Let's get self-loading cargo up and see if it works. If it crashes us again, then we're not going to bother. 10, start flight. See if it works. Might do. Does it think the doors are open? That's the question.
Hey cabin crew, we're just about ready up here in the cockpit, so if you want to start opening the doors and let the passengers on board, that'd be great, thank you.
Number 5 of Mike, taxi order point Mike 1, the
No problem.
Charlie, Papa, Kilo, Juliet.
Taxi Mike 1, by Charlie Papa, Kilo, Juliet, November 5 after Mike.
Let's get this self-loading code. Self-loading?
We are ready for pushback.
You're not. You haven't even got the pushback tug attached. You are fibbing. I do like GSX. I used to have GSX with FSX, and I couldn't edit the airports because it wouldn't work for some reasons, but I can edit for some reason. I can edit it with this one, and it's quite nice to edit the stands so that the people walk in the right place and everything is where it should be. We're over here. I don't know where you're going with that. Where are you going? Yes, come back. You're not going to attach to the aircraft over there. Right, come on. One passenger left. Get on.
Aircraft type 757-200. We have information Bravo and a request IFR Edinburgh.
Yay, right. Good.
Hi, Captain.
2905, Manchester, good evening.
Great stuff. We're just waiting on the load sheet from ground. Once they've been on board and they've given the go-ahead, you can close the doors and we'll get going.
Edinburgh being the 45 Romeo, departure score 0730, seabird number 05.
0905, be back correct.
Right, self-loading cargo has been a total bastard now because everybody's on board and it's telling me that everybody's not on board. Open the doors when ready. 0 passengers at the gate. Oh, we're ready to push the start now. Right, cool. So, in preparation for push and start, I haven't done anything that I'm supposed to have done here. I've got them on actually. That can go on, that can go on. That is on, so that's fine. Your damper can come on. This needs setting to 22,000 feet. This needs to be about 250. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
2905,
fuel pumps can come on.
That approved.
Anti-collision light can come on. Nope, I want you that way. Thank you very much. And okay, right. Let's get push and start. Right now, 6 Delta Echo, request push and start.
Right, 6 Delta Echo, stand 52, push start approved.
Stand 52, push start approved. Right now, 6 Delta Echo. He hasn't said which direction he wants me to go in, so let's just assume he wants me to go facing to the east. So let's go to the east. Nose right, tail left. Okay, let's just get everything ready for starting the engines, shall we? Okay, packs off. Bleed is on. Fuel pumps are on. Let's go and take the brakes off. Why is it not letting us take the brakes off? Okay, they weren't on. Oh, they are off now.
All stations, new QNH is 1001.
Okay, we've got a new QNH of 1001. Oh, that's interesting. It's not changed on here yet though. Let's change it over here. 101. 101. Let's start the engines as well while we're faffing around. Okay, let's start engine number 2. Boom. We'll hover over here and watch N2. Oh, we don't want to do that. We do want to do that in a minute, but not just yet. In fact, what I will do is...
Cabin crew, please arm doors, thank you.
So we want N2 to be with 20%. Put some fuel in. Let's get our trim right while that's spooling up. 5.52. This is very
November 5
accurate.
off Mike, Dr. 7, ready, 1 to you, 122, Dr. Right, have a good customer.
122, that's right, thanks.
5.52. So this thinks we're on an Airbus A320. We're not, obviously.
Take a moment to locate the one closest to
Start
you.
engine number 1. Bing.
Behind you. Should the cabin experience pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are travelling with children, make sure you put on your own mask before
Fuel
you
is
open
injected.
In the unlikely event of an emergency
Have we got
landing,
London
evacuation, leave your
Centre
carry-on
on this
luggage
evening?
behind.
No, we bollocks.
Life jackets are located below your seat.
We've got
And
Dublin.
emergency lighting and floor
Please set parking brakes.
We shall. Thank you very much.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We've got good engine
While we
start.
wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety
I'm fit to
procedures
ground.
on the card.
We have a good engine start. You can
Thank you for your
disconnect.
attention. We hope you enjoyed the flight.
We've got 60, 30, 60. Yeah, about that. Okay. Both engines are started. Put them in continuous mode. Taxi light on. Runway turn off lights on. Engine power on. And packs can come back on with engine bleed. Peter heat is on.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Seatbelt signs are on. Everything is set up there. Cool.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is
Just
clear.
get things set a little bit more subtly.
Manchester Ground, good evening. Golf Echo Lima, Sierra on Rock, right, requesting engine start only for now, please.
Golf Echo Lima, India Sierra, Manchester, good evening, engine start is approved.
And start clear, Golf Echo Lima, Sierra.
Okay, let's turn this one down a bit. Keep that one up. Everything is ready. We have parking brakes on. We are ready for taxi. Let us, before we do that, set up. So let's first of all put our flight directors on. Let's arm our VNAV and LNAV if they will let us. They will. That's cool. We want runway heading for our heading just in case of abort take off or go around or engine out or whatever it is we do. We don't plan that much in advance, to be fair. But we'll say for runway heading, which is not that, it's not facing the opposite way. 232 is the runway heading. So we'll take that back to 232. And our initial altitude is going to be 5,000 feet, so we'll just set that for now. We'll just set 4,900. And everything else is good to go. We need auto brakes to RTO. Spoilers need to be disarmed completely. And we need flaps to 5. So let's put flaps to 5.
0905, ready for taxi.
Super 950, sorry, 905, taxi holding point, Mike 1, the Juliet Foxtrot, Juliet.
So I like Navigraph charts because it shows you your taxiing these days when you zoom right in. Let's put Navigraph on so you can see that. Boom, there it is. And we are ready for taxi. Let's just check. Let's put. No, we won't do it yet. Unlike the Airbus where you can click something that says takeoff config and it tells you whether you're configured, the way to test it in the Boeing is by accelerating or putting your throttles forward, and if it beeps it means you're not configured properly. So it's going to beep because we don't have landing lights on yet and we don't have auto throttle armed. But we will have before we take off, so that's fine. So we've got flaps at 5, cool. We've got auto brakes to RTO. We're ready to go. Right there, 6 Delta Echo, request taxi.
Alright, 905, taxi hold Juliet 4 for me.
Fully put Juliet 4, speed does 905.
Right, 6 Delta Echo, taxi holding point Juliet 1 via Golf and Juliet.
Juliet 1 via Golf and Juliet, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Excuse me. Right, let's go, shall we? Parking brakes off, which very nicely in the PMDG, just a case of pushing your brakes, and there you go. Parking brakes off. Let us just flick off the dome light, we don't need it. I need to adjust this tiller steering because it's too sensitive. I need to adjust the sensitivity, I think. We want traffic on and we want data on.
Ground, good evening, Golf Echo Lima India Sierra on Rob Apron, Piper PA 34 Seneca with Charlie, request an IFR clearance to Cardiff Asphalt, QNH 1001.
Golf Echo Lima, India Sierra, Manchester, good evening, clear Cardiff, Cookson 1 Romeo departure, squawk 4756.
It's Manchester by the Cookson 1 Romeo departure, squawk 4756, Golf Echo Lima India
It's
Sierra.
in Manchester? Don't think so, mate.
Golf India Sierra, we're back correct. Sierra 905, see taxi holding point Mike 1.
Any taxi holding point Mike 1, see the 905.
You're gonna hand me over to Unicom, aren't you? Balls.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, nothing further than frame 1 Unicom 122.8, have a good night.
Over to Unicom 122.8, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, thanks for your service, bye bye, Merry Christmas.
Bye, Merry Christmas. Good 905, same for you, 1 Unicom 122.8, have a good Christmas.
Right, we're gonna hold at Juliet 1 for a moment.
Yeah, Unicom 122.8, have a Merry Christmas.
Right, we're just going to hold here and get configured for takeoff. Parking brake can come on. Ooh. And so we need, in order, TCAS on. We need to put our lights on so that soft-loading cargo will know to tell the crew to sit down. APU can come on.
Please take your seats for takeoff, thank you.
We want our strobe on. Logo light should be on, I forgot about that. Everything else up there should be good, and we are ready to go. We just need to swap to Unicom actually. Might be useful. 122.8. Got the other way. There we go. Manchester traffic, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, holding out Juliet 1 for 23 right. Is the Speedbird at Mike 1 on frequency?
Speedbird 905, yeah, Mike 1, my head.
What's your departure, Sid?
We are Pole 5 Romeo.
Roger, do you want to go first and I'll go after you?
Alright, sure, thank you. Manchester traffic, Speedbird 905, entering runway 23 right, Manchester traffic.
I don't know what the separation is. I should know the wake separation because I should be learning how to do tower. Let's just see if I can find information on wake separation for departures when we're both the same and we're going different SIDs. S2 training. I think it's actually in the crib sheet. Let's have a look. Yes, route separation in minutes. So we are. He's going pull and I'm going Eclad. So 1 minute separation. So that's good. We only need 1 minute separation and there's nothing coming in by the looks of it. Manchester traffic, Ryanair 6 Delta is lining up from Juliet 1 to 23 right for departure behind the departing British Airways. Boom, 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 boom. There's nothing coming in on the radar, so we should be clear. We'll just hold. I think we're allowed to, I think we are allowed to just hold here, aren't we? Is that an aircraft in the distance? I don't think so. Let's get land up on runway, shall we? We'll just wait 1 minute behind the Speedbird. Has he gone yet? Oh, he has gone. So we'll give it clock. Give it 30 seconds. Where's the clock? There is. We'll give it 30 seconds.
Speedbird 905, clear of runway 23 right, climbing via Pole 5 Romeo departure.
Manchester traffic, Ryanair 6 Delta is lined up, 23 right, awaiting another 30 seconds for separation from the preceding British Airways aircraft. Proceeding? I think that was right, wasn't it? I don't know. Right, so auto throttle can come on. We should now be able to check our config for takeoff, and it shouldn't make a noise. Let's see if it does. Oh, it does. But it's probably because it thinks the doors are open. Oh, no, it doesn't. Right, what's wrong? Bleed. Got bleed on. Bleed air is on. That's on. Engines on continuous. I've got lights on as required. Oh, I haven't got strobe. Yeah, I've got strobe on. Okay, so why does it think I'm not configured for takeoff? Flaps 5, RTO, got TCAS on, I've got brake on, is that part of it? Right, let's go now, we can go, reset that. Manchester traffic, Ryanair 6 Delta departing runway 23 right, Eclad 1 Romeo. Right, let us go, throttles to 50%.
Manchester traffic, ED343, 2000 underway from the 23 right, and left,
Is he coming in behind me? No. There's an aircraft over there somewhere. Right, let's put brakes off. And let's hit the sweet spot and get the toga. And it's probably going to beep at me, and I don't know why. No, it's not. There we go. We're alright. We're good. No, it doesn't want this auto throttle. Why is it doing that? I've got it set so if you touch the throttles it takes the auto throttle off, and I think it thinks I'm moving it and I'm not. V1.
E1.
Rotate. We're rotating. And we're in there.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of gear up, please.
Right, we need to keep this climb at a reasonable ascent because otherwise self-loading cargo screams at me because it thinks we're going too steep. Manchester traffic Ryanair 6 Delta Echo is airborne from 23 right. Flaps can come up to 1. Keep that nose down, Jesus. Auto throttle, get back on, you div. We're up and down all over the place here. Right, let's just put auto. Why does that not want to stay on? Let's put autopilot on.
Manchester traffic, ED343, 2000 above.
Okay, let's just do throttle ourselves then. Flaps up. Gear in off mode. RTO off. Auto throttle is off. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay on. What I'm going to do is actually set. No, that's not what I wanted. PMDG setup options, aircraft, equipment. It's the thing about auto throttle going off when you touch the throttles. I want to turn that off. I don't know where it is though. It's in here somewhere. Not there. Auto probe heat, flight test package, no brakes, carbon, yeah. Air still, oh dear, now okay, calm down people, just because I've got the throttles and I've got auto throttle. I'm not paying attention. Right. Where is it? It's not on there then, it must be in displays, is it? Oh, no, it's not in there either. I'm going to crash here because I'm not paying attention. Brake, 10 pinch no, not got that. Right, what else is there? Failures? No, it must be in equipment and I must not have seen it yet. Right, let's just check what speed we're doing, whether we're flying any higher. Right, let's climb now. Let's go auto arm. And let's climb to our altitude of 22,000 feet. We do that by flicking over here and going altitude intervention. No, that isn't what I wanted. Bloody hell, what's going on here? VNav. Bloody hell. Right, we should start climbing now. Don't let me ever fly a 737 in real life. Although I have flown a proper full-size simulator and I didn't kill anyone there. Right, we're off now. So, let's just... I need to find the bit that says take auto throttle off if you touch the throttles. Airspeed low, oh, show what was cyan. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, not there. Not there. I need to tune. We're climbing. It's not in here, is it? STS install, cut off switch style. Eyebrow windows, TKU headrest. Window shades, auto ignition. Oh, where is it then? It's not in failures, is it? All systems. Oh well, let's just hope it stays on. Let's go back to legs and let's...
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices.
Put that to standard, let's put that one to standard, let's put that to standard. I am not paying attention whatsoever at this flight, just so you know. Haven't got any lights on over there either, and that's too dark. Let's put that back. And what else don't we have? Right, pilot. We have seatbelt signs can go off. Continuous lights can come off. And landing lights can come off.
However, please note we do recommend you fasten your seatbelts at all times when you are seated in case of turbulence. Thank you.
We should be climbing now to flight level 220. And we should have, SITQ should have a flight restriction of 2,000 feet. Oh, we're going to get to that, aren't we? That. We're not going to get to that altitude, is that why it's... Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think we're sorted. Got to start our clock, didn't we? Never mind. We are climbing.
Traffic Golf Echo leaving Sierra, taking off from the 23 right.
So we've got Dublin. Dublin Centre is on 129.175. 129.175. 129.175. So we'll probably encounter them first. Just check we've got that correct. 129.175, so that's Dublin Centre. Then we'll have Dublin Approach and Dublin Tower and Dublin Ground. Bloody hell. Pick the right flight. Should have ATC all the way. Right, let's sort out our approach. Oh, in fact, let's have a listen to the Dublin. Oh, let's have a look at the Dublin ATIS. Didn't tell us. Oh, okay, it didn't tell us which runway. I expect ILS runway 28 left. That's fine. Departure's 28 right, ILS 28 left, so that's fine. What was I going to do for here? Oh yeah, ILS. ILS on here for runway 28 left. Just to check it is 28 left. It is. So the ILS frequency is 111.35. So 111.35. 111.35. This is where Airbus does it much better. And then we have to put the course in, which is 278. So we have to do that by putting the course here. And if we want it, in the event that we want to do an auto land, we have to do it the same over here. There we go, we're set. And it will tell us on here also what our ILS frequency is, 111.35, 278, which is what we got. So VREF for landing, we're going to land with flaps 40, so we've got 133 is our speed. We have got a descent path after SITQ. What the hell are you talking about? Let's just put 100 in it. Oh, in fact, let me just change something else first. So flight level, what's the transition level is 6.5 at Dublin. Not 5, 6.5. So going back to our legs, Baxter, we will have flight level 100.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know that we've reached our cruise altitude. We're not expecting any major delays, so expect to arrive at our destination on time as planned. As the crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure to keep the aisles clear of any items, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Okay, there's Anglesey. Is that Anglesey? No, that's North Wales. That's the West Coast just disappearing around the corner. North Wales there, man. I don't know why I said that in there. Don't know what accent that was. Should we put some music on? Just to let the music out there, like, and give it a little bit more. So, what the hell's going on now then? Should we let him have a drink? Yeah, go on, have a drink, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any item from the out. Thank you.
And so we do need to go to the FMC and go to our descent forecast. So we have from the ATIS, we need our temperature and QNH. We've got a temperature of 8, QNH 999 at 8. So we've got 8 and 999 at 8. Surface winds, so 28 left is at an elevation of 243 feet. 202 feet runway actually. 202 feet, so let's put 0200 in there, that's near enough. And the winds currently at Dublin, although they are variable, are 230 at 8. 230 at 8 at the surface. So we can execute that. So we're at our flight level and we will be descending down for our Bagsaw 3 Lima to flight level 80. So I'm going to now put flight level 80 in here. In fact, I'm going to put 10,000 feet for now. I'll probably forget to change it, but that's what we'll do for now. You can just make up your own flight number, yeah. Welcome back. I just always use either Delta 6 Delta Echo or 6 Papa Mike, and I just use them two, and then whatever the airline is. But you can. A lot of people just use real world call signs, but I just use them two. So if I'm doing one flight and then doing another flight, I just swap between the two so that I can create a new flight plan, because if you use the same call sign for a new flight plan, sometimes it just causes lots of hassle. But yeah, you just make your own up. It's a good thing to have the proper, what a lot of people make the mistake, as I'm sure you don't, is that they use a made-up like call sign for an actual airline. So like British Airways, a lot of people just create the call sign BA and then a number, which BAW is the call sign for British Airways or Speedbird, and it's important because when you're controlling, you can click on the aircraft and it will show you the actual call sign, but only if the call sign is correct. So like if you're Jet 2 and it's Echo X-Ray Sierra, when you're on Euroscope, when you're controlling, if you click on the aircraft, it'll actually come with Chanix for the call sign. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people don't, especially Lufthansa and stuff like that. I think that guy had put LAH for Lufthansa, which I think what's confusing is, and I'm only a novice, so you probably know this, I'm probably teaching my grandma to suck eggs. Like if you fly with Jet 2, I think their call sign is, I can't remember where it is, but it's like 2 letters for the flight number, which is different to the call sign. So I think LAH is Lufthansa, but for the like flight number, not the call sign. Something like that. And I think BA is actually like, if you take a BA flight, your flight number will be something like BA 235 or something, but it's actually BAW 235 for the call sign. And I don't think the call signs are even always the same number as the flight number. God, I'm boring myself even. Sorry. I do like to talk. Anyway, we are approaching top of the... No, we're not actually. I've got a bit to go. Top of descent is 10 miles. So I've already reduced my altitude up here to 10,000 feet. Flight level 100. So when it gets to top of descent, it will automatically start descending according to the VNAV path. And we'll stop at 10,000 feet. I could put 80 in there, flight level 80, because that's the majority of our SID. Oh, there we go. Dublin Centre has just contacted us. Shannon, is it Shannon Centre? Don't know what they're called. Let's have a look. Is it just Dublin Control? Dublin Control, Ryanair 6 Delta Tracker with you inbound SITQ, just starting the descent down to flight level 200 by SITQ.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, Dublin, hello, identified, cleared direct to Lapmo, descend flight level 150 when ready.
When ready, 150 and direct Lapmo, Ryanair 6 Delta Tracker.
Ryanair 5 Bravo, contact approach
direct
121.1.
That's missing a hell of a lot out there. Boom, right up to the beginning. That's like shoo, straight to Dublin. Never mind all the waypoints. The question about what altitude controllers. Normally, if there's a controller online, they will contact you. However, somebody did show me a quite nice app, but it only works in like British airspace. It's not an app, it's just a web page, which is quite useful. I'll try and share it. It's called VATGlasses, and it shows you all the controllers online, and you can put in what altitude you're at, and it'll show you who you should be contacting, depending on where you are. So what am I at the minute? Flight level 200, aren't we? So it's not actually just telling me to contact... Oh, maybe no, that's not really.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've just begun our descent down to our destination. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying a tray and handing them any litter as they come around, it would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we've landed. And please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Touchscreen on there, and then VAT glass. Oh dear, I'm showing you everything I've got there. So this is VAT glasses, or VAT glasses, yeah. So I've basically put up at the top that I'm at flight level 200, and this is my aircraft here. So it shows you, and if you change that and you come down, it shows you who you should be contacting and what airspace you're in. So technically I shouldn't be contacting Dublin yet, because I'm not quite in their airspace, but I think it's because there's no other controllers online. But that's quite useful. So it's just vatglasses.uk. So vat and glasses.co.uk. Very useful. Let me just put that. Oh, don't want the camera under. I want that one. Don't want you seeing me. It's VAT glasses, so it's got ES on the end. Yeah, I completely forget about it all the time because I usually just wait for people to contact me. But if you're on the ground and you're not quite sure
Good evening,
who's supposed to be controlling you.
flight level 240, inbound 6 U.
Somebody else?
2333, Dublin, hello, identified. Turn left direct to Lapmo, descend flight level 150 when ready.
Left direct to Lapmo and descend to 150.
I can't believe he's taking us direct Lapmo. Literally, that's just missing out.
Delta Echo speed 280 knots or greater.
280 knots or greater, Ryanair 6 Delta Tracker.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair 6 Delta Tracker. 80.
Walker 2333, speed 280 knots or less.
3280 or less, 233.
And we'll keep the speed at 285. And QNH at Dublin is, because I can preset that, is... Well, I'm on the wrong thing. What am I doing? ATIS. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, QNH is 998. So what I can do is actually put that in already. No, that isn't what I meant to do. 998. I can just preset that. And same over here. 998. And it will tell us when we need to change to local pressure. Don't think I can do it on this one. Don't think I can actually. But anyway, right. So we've got ILS set. We're descending down to flight level 80. We're keeping our speed above 280, presumably because there's an aircraft behind us, and we need to keep separation. The direct LATMO currently. QNH. Do you mean what is QNH? Is that a question or is it a statement? So do you understand about altitude and flight level, what the difference is between the two? I was very stupid at the beginning. In fact, I'm not implying you're stupid, because if you don't understand it, I didn't understand what the difference was between flight level and altitude, and I just said they were the same, and I got put in my place. They're not the same, which they aren't, actually. Oh, QNH, yes, so true, I was looking for the QNH. So I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs. Ha! I'm on one tonight. Right, we need to remember to put our landing lights and seatbelt signs on, otherwise self-loading cargo will get very upset that I haven't put the passengers' seatbelt signs on at the right time. Is there anything else we need to do? I'm sure we should be doing something. We don't need to do it down there.
Rider 6 Delta Echo, report speed restriction to approach 121.1, bye-bye.
Over to approach on 121.1, and we will give them our speed restriction. Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, thanks a lot, bye-bye. 121.1.
Walker 2333, descend flight level 100. Down to 100, book 233.
121.1. And then we've got Dublin Tower, but I don't know which tower. 118.6.
Dublin approach, good evening, Synergy 830 on the deck, M1 Juliet, departure from
Ladies
runway
and
28
gentlemen,
right.
the captain has now turned on the seatbelt sign.
No, he hasn't.
Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelts as soon as possible.
Area
Please note that the toilets are no longer in use. Thank you.
129.175, Synergy 830.
Seatbelt signs on, right. Landing lights need to come on, otherwise they'll fall out with me, and seatbelt signs need to come on. Dublin approach, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo inbound LATMO, descended down to flight level 80 and 280 or above on the speed.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, good evening, identified, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH is 9 hectopascals.
Down to 3,000 feet, QNH 9 hectopascals, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Okay, so the QNH has changed already, so let's put that on there, and let's go to 9.
Logan 5 Bravo 42.
Please prepare the aircraft for landing. Thank you.
9.
Tower 118.6, good evening.
Officers 118.6. Logan 5 Bravo.
So descending down to 3,000 feet, not very fast though. And we should be.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, you can begin reducing speeds as you wish to maintain your profile, and just for now not below 210 knots.
Roger, just not below 210 knots, and no speed restrictions to get down to 3,000 feet. Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Not below 210. We're not doing a very good descent here, are we? Oh, we are actually. We're going to be up. So we're descending at 1750. Let's go 18.
Ladies and gentlemen,
bring this down
we will
to
be landing very
210 for
shortly.
now.
Please make sure you are seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Please ensure your tray table is in the upright position and your
Auto
window
brakes
blind is
can come
open.
on.
We'll
We
be
can
shortly dimming
arm the
the cabin lights, which is normal
spoilers.
practice when landing during darkness. There is a reading light above your head should you need it. Any items of luggage should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices until you are inside the airport building. Thank you.
We're going to be bombing down this 280 knots as we descend. I think let's just put some spoilers out.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, speed 180 knots until 6 miles from left mode, clear ILS approach, runway 28 left.
180 till 6 miles, cleared ILS 28 left from Latmo, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. We're just struggling to get rid of some speed here, but we'll try our best.
Yeah, no problem.
And auto throttle has gone off. No, you stupid thing. Just stay on. What are you doing, man? Okay, auto throttle doesn't want to stay on. I'm not sure why. Let's just play this. In fact, let's just put throttles to idle while we descend. Oh, right, okay, 180, let's get to 180. Bloody hell, what are we doing? And let's approach on.
3, fly level 8,300, heading 285.
Walker 2333, approach.
So 60 ME.
Identify, turn left heading 170, leave vectors, approach runway 28 left.
Left heading 170, so vectors to 28 left.
We need to really get rid of some speed here, don't we? We're not doing very well at it. And we're actually at 3,000. Oh no, we're frozen. The simulator has frozen. They do deploy automatically if you've got them armed, yes.
Walker 2333.
And the simulator has frozen for quite a long time. I think it might just crash again. Oh no, we're alright, we're good. Alright, we need speed down like drastically. We're establishing. Let's put this on here, let's put those on continuous. I don't know how I'm going to get this speed down. And I haven't got auto throttle on it armed anymore. Let's just see if we can get that armed. Oh good, it's staying on now.
Speed 230 knots.
Staying on. And we've started our descent. Oh lord. Let's just have a look on where are you? There we go. Yeah, don't like that.
2,500.
Come on, why can't we get this speed down? Jesus, I've got throttles down to 0.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, you happy to continue the approach?
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, roger. We're just struggling to get some speed off, but we should be alright where we by the threshold, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing in front of you, so you can call the tower 118.6. Excuse me.
Tower 118.6, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
See ya.
Oh god. Okay, we've got flaps down to 10, so let's get our speed. Dublin Tower Ryanair 6 Delta Echo is established to 8 left. We're at 5, just over under 5 miles.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, Dublin Tower, good evening, runway 2 left, clear land, wind 240
Clear to land 28 left to Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Ooh, I've got spoilers on full. They're literally like full up, so I need to set them back again. I think the speed's coming off now actually a bit. I've got flaps out now as well, and I'll have gear down in a minute. That'll slow me down a bit. Yeah, I'm going to put gear down in a minute. I've got gear down now actually. Gear down, go. Let's watch that gear descend. Let's get rid of Navigraph for a minute, we don't need that.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing, thank you.
That's the trigger for the cabin crew. Right, we can get speed down. What was our reference speed? I've forgotten already. Reference speed was 133 plus 5. For the wind is 138. Flaps 20, flaps 15, sorry. And let's take flaps down to full. Wowza. It's going to be a bit touch and go. Oh, I didn't set no minimums either. Anyway, minimums. Continue. We can see the runway. Forgot to set my minimums. Yeah, the belly view is quite a good view, isn't it? Oh, we're coming down a bit. Oh, no, we're not actually. Right, autopilot off. Auto throttle off. Oh, no. Poo, poo, poo. A mile's too high. This is where everything goes pear-shaped. And the people are going to start screaming any minute.
50, 40, 30, 20.
It's going to be too gentle. Ooh, that wasn't too bad actually. What was that? Oh no, pretty shit actually. Firm landing apparently. Yeah, not the best. Not very controlled at the end, which is my usual. We haven't got ground programmed in yet. Taxi lights on this plane are shit. Can't see anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your final destination. Please remain seated until the aircraft arrives at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You are reminded to keep all electronic devices switched off until you have entered the airport terminal. Thank you for flying with Aer Lingus. We wish you a great onward journey and look forward to you flying with us again soon.
Ryanair, but hey,
Goodbye.
We'll sort that out one day. Right, let's just hold position here for a minute. While we sort some stuff out, let's put our lights on. Let's put APU on. Engines to off. Landing lights can come off. I'll leave them on. Taxi light can come on. Strobe can come off. We'll put APU bleeder on. You see that taxi light? Bloody shit. Have we got ground or not? Maybe we're not supposed to contact them yet. Right, let's crack on. Come on. I think they're playing the boarding music. Yay! That's the boarding music. So you'll probably...
And Dublin Tower, walk to 333 established, 428 left.
Walker to 333, Dublin Tower, good evening, continue approach to wind 2405, report 3 miles.
Flaps retract.
And report 3 miles, continue approach 2.
Auto brakes off. Flaps are retracting. Let's just go and put our wing light on and we can see the flaps retracting. Ish, sort of. Not yet. They are terrible. There are alternatives, but these are the LED version. You can customise it and have old-fashioned taxi light. In fact, let's just... No, I don't know if I can change it now. I should be able to actually. 121.8 is our next frequency if it sends us to it. 121.8. Don't know whether it's going to hand us over to ground or not.
Walker to 333, the wind 2405, runway 2 at left, clear land.
2 at left, clear land, walk to 333.
Now we need to find a suitable stand for us. Where do we want to go? 316. I think we went to last time. And Ryanair 6 Delta Code Sierra. Requesting stand 316 if available. Okay. Dublin Tower, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Why are you not talking to us, man? Come on. Come on, people. I don't know where we're going. Let's just get. I'm going to just hold here a minute. Let's get our zoomed up little map so we know where we are. Let me see that as well. There we go. I think he's done a runner as tower. Where's he gone, man? Come on. Roger, thanks. Happy Xmas. So we're on ground 1218. 1218. 1218. Dublin ground, good evening. Ryanair 6 Delta Echo is on Sierra, requesting stand 316 if available.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, good evening. Taxi Sierra with you 2, correction, with you 1, hold short runway 16, you can expect 316.
Sierra Whiskey 2 and hold short of 1634, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo.
You can take Whiskey 1, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo.
Say that again, sorry, I've got somebody chatting in my ear.
6 Delta Echo, second left, Whiskey 1.
Whiskey 1 and Sierra Whiskey 1 hold short of 1634, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Whiskey 1.
Ryanair 27 Echo Delta.
Whiskey 1 is the second turning.
4, Hotel 1, hold short runway 16.
I think I might have to put my landing lights on here. I can't see a bloody thing.
1, hold short runway 16 is Hotel 1, Ryanair.
I cannot see a bloody thing. Let's put the landing lights on. Can we see anything more? Yeah, a little bit more, not much. I'm probably going to get told off by self-loading cargo for right, Whiskey 2, second left. I'm assuming Whiskey 1 is used for traffic coming the opposite way, so it's like a little two-way road, even though we're travelling on the right and not the left.
Dublin Grand Hello, 2333 on Sierra, requesting general aviation or business stand, please.
Walk 2333, leading standby 1, break, Ryanair 27 Echo Delta, turn left onto runway 1634, hold short runway 2.
Did you say Whiskey 1 or Whiskey 2? This is Whiskey 1. Oh,
can you repeat that choice?
Whiskey 1. Whiskey 1, I think.
Delta left onto runway 16
right.
and hold short runway 2 at left.
Look on to runway 16, hold short from the treatment.
Walker 2333, taxi Whiskey 1, cross runway 16, hold short link 4.
Eh?
Taxi Whiskey 1, cross runway 16 and hold short link 4, Walker 2333.
What? Does that mean he's in front of me or behind me? Am I on Whiskey 1? I don't know. No, I'm on Whiskey 1. Oh, where's he going? Okay. He must be the walker.
Ryanair 27 Echo Delta, contact Tower 1 6, bye.
For the Tower 1 see you. Have a great day, missing DC. Bye-bye.
Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, cross runway 16, second right along the apron edge to stand 316.
Cross runway 16 and second right to stand 316, Ryanair 6 Delta Echo, thanks. Got a memory like a sieve. Gives me more than one thing to remember. Can't do it. Got to write it down. Second right. So the second right is on to. Okay. We're not going Foxtrot then. We're going. I know where 316 is anyway. Well, we should have. Oh, we've got landing lights on. We should have had strobe on while we were crossing that runway, but never mind. Never mind. Second right. And ground Ryanair 6 Delta Echo. Just to confirm, when you said second right, was the runway the first right, or is the second right a taxiway?
The first right is the taxiway that you're coming up on now, and the second right then is the one beside, just the apron edge.
Roger, thank you.
No problem.
did say apron edge, didn't he?
Walker 2333, first left, Foxtrot outer, right,
He
Delta,
did say that.
Sierra, to light
Anyway.
aircraft Park Bravo. Left Foxtrot outer, right,
this
Sierra to General Aviation, Walker 2. Hey, friend.
Along the apron edge.
Dublin ground, Walker 212, ready, you can start.
Walker 2121, good evening. Engine start approved, QNH 999 active Oscar.
Start approved, QNH 999.
Yeah. 316 is far away from here. It's on the next terminal. Maybe he's got other traffic there, that's why I'm going this way. You forget they've got other traffic. That's link 3. Ooh. Oh wow, they're flipping it. We're going right. We're going all over the place here. Pay attention, man. Right, it's left here. Now I think this stand is all set up. Oh, we're not doing very well. It's satisfaction, 74%. This is probably set up for an Airbus. Is this gate? So I probably shouldn't come here. But anyway. So the little self-docking thing. I think we're this way. We are 316. Where are you? 316. I think it is one of these. Next on the left. Is it this one? Yes, it is. There it is. 316. Let's park up here and let's get the safe dock thing telling us where to park. But like I say, we probably won't be parking too far forward or back. I don't know. Is it even on? Are they even waiting for us? Oh yeah, they are. There we go. This goes slowly, a lot nicer than the Airbus. You have to like slam the brakes on the Airbus to sort of just glide into it. Whereas this will just glide in very nicely. We're spot on in the middle. And we're a 737. And what will happen is we won't be able to see it in a minute because it'll disappear into there. I'll have to squat down a bit. Oh, left a bit. Left a bit. Got a feeling that this there we go, nice little casual move forward, stop, there we go, parking brakes can come on, and lights,
ready to taxi,
APU power on, engine fuel cut off switch off.
Right onto runway 1634, hold short runway 28 left.
These off, lights off, turn off lights off, taxi light off.
Using the
doors to manual, please, thank you.
Anti-collision light can come off.
Cut that, taxi to Whiskey 3 and then taxi back down.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secured. You may now open the doors. Thank you.
Super. Right, let's request deboarding from GSX. And then we're going to have request deboarding. Deboarding is requested. We'll reset everything in a moment. Let's go and look outside. Is it going to bring... Oh, it is bringing the jet bridge. That's good.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, Nick, and my first officer, Seamus, and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thank you for flying with Aer Lingus. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right, now. Now what we'll probably see is all the people's feet because they don't seem to be actually lined up with the jet bridge. Let's whiz around here. Oh, there we go. People's heads. There they are. They're too high, and for some reason they come off the aircraft, go to that little bridge, the little joint, and then come back, and then go again. It's like a little zigzag. It's a little game. It's like a queuing at Alton Towers. But anyway, we're here, so let us go back inside the cockpit and let's just reset a few things on here. This is just me. I like to, so flight directors can come off. Speed can be reset to 100 knots. Runway heading set to 0. Altitude set to 10,000 feet. Course reset to 0. On both sides. Q&H to standard. That's just me doing this. That's with my wife. Everything else is set there. Everything else is off. Traffic can come off. Data can come off. We didn't do the other stuff. Oh, let's have a look and view our report. Oh, we got C-. We were crap, basically. Let's have a look at the comments. So C-. This was a fairly average flight. You communicated effectively with the cabin crew during all critical flight phases, ensuring their safety. The passengers were mostly comfortable while flying due to you handling the aircraft well, although you were a little overzealous on the stick at some points. In fact, some of your control inputs certainly kept the passengers awake. Be a little more gentle next time. Your landing was a little firm, but certainly within comfort limits for the passengers. Try to manage your flare a little better if you can. Overall, your passengers did not enjoy the flight. Great. There are a lot of improvements to be made. We were early in terms of our... We were due at 22:42 and we arrived at 22:35, so we were early. Airmanship. You pulled up too hard and the passengers experienced very uncomfortable G-forces. That was when we were taking off. You pushed down a little too hard and the passengers were a bit uncomfortable. You forgot to turn on landing lights below 10,000 feet during your landing approach. We knew that. Your airspeed was well above 250 knots while the aircraft was below 10,000 feet. Well, that's because ATC told us to do that. So, 64.7% satisfaction is the overall score. Marvellous. Oh, that's weird. They actually managed to get off this time. Normally they don't get off. Interesting. Right. So, are we going to do a turnaround? Are we going to fly somewhere else? Or are we going to... What are we going to do? Don't know, actually. Might just take a break and then fly back. In fact, might fly back to the Isle of Man instead of flying back to Manchester. The Isle of Man's quite nice. And we might do it in daylight, actually. We might change the time. Disarm the L2 their spoilers. The other thing we need to do is get some ground power on, don't we? Actually, external pit power chocks set. Request power so we can release the parking brake. We've got chocks, and we can select our ground power. And for now, we'll turn the APU off because we don't need to waste fuel. Put that on. Let's reset this to 10,000 feet as a... And what else? Window heat can come off. Yaw damper can come off. And that's about it for now. Yeah, so what I might do is just take a 10-minute break, in which case I will stop the stream and I will start another one when we do our return journey. So, we will be back doing a trip from Dublin to the Isle of Man. Or we could go back to Manchester, or if there's nobody at Manchester controlling, we could jump off here and do some ATC instead. Let me just see if there's anybody currently. Oh, there is a ground on. And he's literally just logged in, so he's not going to be there very quickly either. Where else is there that's got any ATC? Edinburgh. So it doesn't look like we're going to get any centre controllers apart from Dublin. Anyway, enough about me. I'm going to disappear, and I will be back with another stream very shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Took 679. Thank you for sticking with me, and I will be back. In the words of Terminator.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No, we don't. We're going to keep the crew on board. Cheers, Turk679. Thank you very much. Wasn't the best stream in the world. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to be doing another flight in probably about 10-15 minutes, just back to, or not back to, but to the Isle of Man, which is literally a flight time of about 20 minutes. But for now, rather than keep you hanging around, I'm going to disappear and I'll be back. Thank you, and speak to you again soon. Bye.